Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sam from Viral Media Network, back at it with the Civil Rights Movement Knowledge Cards. It's day 29. I originally started in February for Black History Month, but as I got busy with work, I couldn't keep up with the one-a-day thing. And so here we are at the end of March, finishing it up. This is the third to last day. It's the 29th. I've had a really, I don't know if fun is the right term, but a really enjoyable time learning about new elements of the civil rights movement that I didn't learn in my public school education or anywhere else, and some things that I might have already known, but sort of revisited and learned something new about that, or sort of thought about it in a new way based on what's going on in 2022. And the fact that I'm in my 40s now as opposed to when I was maybe learning more about it in my teens and 20s, and also a little bit in grade school. And like I said, the public school education mildly covered it. So anyways, here we go with day 29. And if you're new to watching, this was Julian Vaughn. This was yesterday, day 28. On the back is the write-up. And so I flipped over all the ones that I've done. And so I want to make sure, right here, see? This is the side that we haven't done yet. So, and now it's thinner. It used to be about even. It used to be the other way around. And, of course, we're towards the end of it. There's a total of 48 cards in this deck. So we've just kind of done most of them. We'll still have 17 left over after we've done a total 31. Now, yesterday would have been the amount we've done in February. We would yesterday, the 28th, would have been the last day if we had done it in February. But since we're doing it in March, I decided to do 3 extra bonus days, and that's one of the things I decided because I didn't finish it in February. But also to metaphorically, carry on Black History Month for more than just the month of February. So I shuffled it twice, going to shuffle it one more time, and then I will pick the card and read it. And I usually pick from the middle of the deck. And this one is Fred Shuttlesworth. Minister Fred Shuttlesworth had already survived 2 bombings of his home when in 1957 he tried to enroll his children in a white high school. He was attacked and beaten by a mob that nearly killed him. When Alabama's Attorney General secured a court order against the NAACP, Shuttlesworth formed the Alabama Christian Movement for Human Rights to continue his fight against segregation. Known among civil rights activists for his fearlessness, even in the most violent confrontations, he led a caravan to rescue the Freedom Riders who were assaulted in Anniston, Alabama. He believed that action, not patience, would end segregation. Ball teams don't strike themselves out, he advised. You got to put them out. Shuttlesworth inaugurated the 1963 Birmingham, Alabama campaign to desegregate public facilities, a turning point in the civil rights movement when images of nonviolent demonstrators being fire-hosed and attacked by dogs were broadcast throughout the world. And, this is definitely someone who was on the front lines, probably well known to a lot of people who are well versed in the civil rights movement, but definitely get foreshadowed by Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all these things. And, I think Fred really influenced Martin Luther King. And the one thing I do remember, maybe it's just been so long that I forgot his actual name, and I did learn about him in school, but I do remember learning about, the images, the fire hose, people being fire hosed. I remember seeing that as a kid, just being totally shocked and terrified and really confused as to what was going on. And, the police attacking them, attacking the people and the protesters. But the fact that they didn't fight back and they just stood their ground in the face of, I don't know anyone watching who would want to be sprayed with a fire hose with that kind of pressure of water and attacked by dogs. Vicious dogs. When you see this footage, if you haven't seen the footage, I would really look it up. But if you look at this person, this man, Fred Shuttlesworth, he doesn't look meek. He looks very strong. I don't know how tall he is based on this picture, but he looks, he could be intimidating and powerful, but yet his fearlessness and insistence on nonviolence, I think, really, how they say for comics, he's a comics comic. I feel like he's like an activist, an activist's activist. Does that make sense? But yeah, day 29, Fred Shuttlesworth. Thank you so much for your contribution to the civil rights movement. And we really appreciate all the sacrifice everyone has done. If you have an experience or you know something specific about Fred or anything else, please leave a comment below. I'm an open book and I want to start an open discourse, and that's part of the reason that I started this. This is Sam with Viral Media Network, the Knowledge Cards. It's day 29. Tomorrow will be day 30. 2 more days left. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Peace.